everyone, Crow here, and this is kind of just a thank you video. And it's really not directed towards anyone, but it's a thank you video to HORI. Now, if you don't know who HORI is, it's a company that makes, mainly what they're known for are controllers for video game systems, and they do have, they do make other accessories as well. But here's why I have to thank them. Let's rewind all the way back to 2009, November. I had gotten the Tekken 6 special edition bundle that came with a arcade stick. It came with this stick in particular. And this stick is made by HORI. So, and I really like this stick, and it's wireless. Now let's, so I've had that since 2009. Let's fast forward to Marvel vs. Capcom 3 being released. Now, the game was released. I didn't pre-order. I actually wound up picking it at Target a couple days after it was released. And I took it home, and I wanted to use this controller. The only problem was I couldn't find the receiver for this thing. So I was like, okay, well, it's just somewhere. I'll just use a controller. But I searched high and low and could not find the receiver for this controller. And then I realized that I hadn't used this controller since I moved. So in all likelihood, I lost that receiver for good. It's got thrown away or something. I don't know, rendering this controller useless. So I was trying to figure out if there's a way I could still use this controller. And if not, I ran out to like a bunch of other places to see if I could get another arcade stick for the PS3. I ran to Fry's, I went to Best Buy, I went to GameStop even, I went to Walmart, I went to Target. I was kind of desperate. And the only place I could find an arcade stick for the PS3 was at Fry's Electronics. They were the only people that had an arcade stick for the PS3. The only problem was the only arcade stick they had was $160, and it was like a special, fancy Street Fighter 4 joystick with like Chun-Li and holographic graphics. And I didn't want to spend $160. They used to have a kind of little bit smaller version of this controller that was wired, and in fact they still had it on their demo units. And I asked them, just like, do you have these controllers? And they're like, oh, no, we only have them for the demo unit. And they were only $35. I wanted to get that, but so I was like out of luck with an arcade stick to play this game back here. And so I wrote to HORI. I said, I contacted their customer support, and I was like, look, I lost the dongle, the USB dongle for this controller. Is there any way I could purchase a new one? And they responded back to me like in a couple days and said, oh, we're sorry to hear that you lost a dongle. If you could send us like a receipt or a picture of the product, just with with a timestamp on it, or a date and timestamp on the picture, just to prove that you own it, we'll send you one. I was like, really? So this was around February 22nd. I sent out the email with my pictures and everything, saying here's my address, here's my pictures showing that I own it, because I don't have the receipt, because this was actually a gift for my birthday. And just today in the mail, got an envelope, and in the envelope was a letter, and the dongle I needed for this controller. And it says, to my name, thank you for your patience. Enclosed is your replacement Tekken 6 USB wireless receiver. We are sorry for the inconvenience that this has caused you. Please feel free to contact us if you have any questions. Thank you, HORI USA. And I just thought, that's great. I mean, because it's my fault. I lost this. It's not anybody's fault but mine, and yet they replaced it for free. And so, you know what? It's a great big thank you to HORI for letting me be able to use this controller again. I can't wait to get back on this and actually, try it out with an arcade stick, because I'm getting kind of used to using the PS2 controller, but to me, there's nothing like using the stick. So again, it's a great big thank you to HORI, and thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Dave?
What should I do with my gum?
Composition of the smirk.